everything was good for the walk around. I did not test the interior lights. That was one thing that I forgot.
Okay.
Alright, time, circuit breakers, alternate static.
You checked all the circuit breakers?
I checked them earlier. I mean,
yeah.
Looks good. Brakes feel good. Who's been flying this thing? It must be short.
Yeah.
That and the number of cranks it takes is good to say. Alright, avionics off, I'll put it off. Oh, you dirty bastard. Alright, full lean. Beacon on. It's on. Master on. The battery's a tiny bit low, so.
Okay.
Tell just from the pump that it's Alright. Clear.
Check 1, 2. Alright. Okay. Pressure.
Sarasota ground, exit jet 269 is clear of runway 15 and we're going to Dolphin.
Exit jet 269, Sarasota ground.
Pressure's good.
Verify you're on the, okay, you're on Juliet. Turn left. Wait, you're going to right? No, he said.
Where are you going?
Jet 269, turn left taxiway at Charlie. Hold short runway 4.
Okay, left on Charlie, hold short of 4 for exit jet 269.
Okay. So, we're on ground?
Yeah, and ground tower asks if there's a north and a south, and on our brief it doesn't say north or south.
Got it. We understand what the problem was. We were thinking we were going to Retrix Jet Center. There they do have a north and south, but
it is.
Understand it going to Dolphin.
Sarasota-Bradenton Airport information golf. Time 2250 Zulu. Wind 200 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky conditions 7,500. Scattered. Temperature 19er. Dew point 15. Altimeter 3000. Visual approach runway 14 in use. Landing and departing runway 14 and runway 22. Clearance delivery combined the ground control on frequency 121.9. All aircraft feedback runway assignment and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, cap information, golf.
Alright. Also lean it a little bit. A little bit more power, just.
Yeah, lean the engine.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Sarasota ground, Skog 655, Papa Delta, Retrix North, information golf, like to stay in the pattern.
Skog 655, Papa Delta, Sarasota ground, maintain VFR in the pattern, squawk. Stand by.
Oh, it's not on. Yeah, sorry.
Skog 5 Papa Delta, squawk 0155.
Alright, 0155 for 655 Papa Delta. And I'm ready to taxi.
Skog 655 Papa Delta, roger, runway 22, taxi via Foxtrot.
22 via Foxtrot, 5 Papa Delta.
Alright. What do we have going light-wise? Just a beacon?
Yeah, so I gotta get my navs on.
Have
Not strobed on the ground though, right?
No, yes. Correct.
Okay, and then taxis. Yeah, my landing, that's landing right there.
Scout 5 Papa Delta, verify you have information, Golf.
Yes, sir. I have Golf 5 Papa Delta.
Thank you.
My taxis are...
There we go. Perfect.
Okay. Alright, pedal's good.
Let's hang on a second. I'm in the habit of doing a pre-taxi
Are we
checklist.
on the right track here for Dolphin?
Okay.
269, affirmative. Dolphin, if you look to your left, you should see the red sign that's kind of half burnt out.
Is it?
I think it should say
Seatbelt
Jet Center.
sponsors.
That's all
Oh,
Dolphin
yeah.
Jet Center. So any of the
Thank you,
left
sir.
turns there will take you to the ramp.
Okay, sounds good.
Avionics on,
The director,
transponder
we're
on
going to go in on
stand.
Tango, is that okay?
Absolutely. If you need to make a 180 and go in to go back on the further east side, that's approved as well.
They're set. Oh,
Okay,
God.
sounds good. I think we're going to do a 180 here.
Roger.
Should I go to 00 on the dial or where it looks right on the...
Where it looks right on there.
Oh, right there?
Yep.
Alright. Delayed brakes test.
Here in the set the altimeter in there and then go. Fine. So you gotta adjust that.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Test. Okay. Nice. Test. Alright, good. Yeah, getting as much done as you can before you're ready to start talking will save you a lot of grief from tower and ground controllers at busy airports.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that was a lot of extra time I wasn't accounting for, so. Alright. Looks clear from what I can see. Oh, this is so cool.
Just wait till we're up in the air and you can't see anything.
Well, that's why you're with me.
Yeah.
I think it's a dually there.
So, I didn't know this, but so you've got here on your switch there a dim, bright, and a test switch for your annunciator panel. In the dim position, all of this lights up.
I did not know that either.
Yeah, so we've been flying this thing and not having these guys on. Now these guys still aren't lit, and this isn't lit. They're all supposed to be.
No kidding. Yeah, that should be lit though, right?
Yeah. There we go. So that switch dims those guys.
Oh, this is so different.
So the blue lights are outlining, of course, the taxiways and the edge of the airport. So if you wanted to pull over to the box, it's over there to your left. You're on the enhanced taxi stripe, and you're coming up to the hold line. So we do need to be stopping.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I saw that patch as being not ground that I should be on. Okay. Yeah, I did want to do the hold box.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's take a second to look at a couple of things. The blue lights, we need to stay between.
Okay.
They outline the edge of the airport, the edge of our taxiway, whatever we happen to be on at the time. You see that now those runway yellow blinking lights, they become really important.
We should be behind that, or?
Yeah, because that's where our hold line is. You know, normally during the daytime we
I
see
see
the
what you're
hold
saying.
line
Oh,
and the
okay.
enhanced taxiway, and we see those yellow lights blinking. I've pointed them out, but they don't do much for us in the daytime.
Right.
At night, if you see those yellow blinking lights, man,
That's your
something's
hold
coming
line.
up. Yeah.
Okay.
Something's coming up.
Gotcha.
Let's see. You can see the white flashing lights that are facing out that way.
Uh-huh.
Those are the runway end identifier lights. They're really bright. We'll see them in just a few minutes.
Okay.
You can see the blue lights that outline the edge of the airport, but just on the other side of that, between the end of the runway and here, you see the green on the left and the red on the right. Those are also the red terminating bar, and also that's the marker for the threshold. We'll ask to do landings on both runways so you can see each one. Remember that there's concrete on this side of those lights. We can't use that for landing. We have to land after the threshold,
Right,
so those
right.
are the lights to help you identify that from the air.
So to know to aim past that point.
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to see this white marking here when we take off and we come around. We'll do it all. Okay, go ahead with the run up.
Okay. All right, so brake set, fuel both. Okay. Turn for takeoff. All right. Flight controls. Box. Oh, that's funny that the tail nav light lets you see if the rudder.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
You can see the light, the way it reflects back. Cool. All right.
Ground, Sun Country 8102 is ready to taxi with Golf.
Sun Country 8102, Sarasota ground, runway 14. Taxi via Bravo Alpha, hold short runway 4.
Bravo Alpha, hold short of 4, Sun Country 8102.
And again. Go. Okay. Good. All right, go to left mag. For a little drop there, which we saw, about 50. About 75. Right mag. A little less. Pressure looks good. Temperature's coming up. Amps, VAX looks good. Fuel flow. Everything looks good. Okay.
The less time you leave it on one mag, the better.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
When you put it on one mag, you greatly decrease the efficiency of the fire.
Sun Country 8102,
So the reason we leaned it was to avoid fouling the spark plugs. But when we leave it on the one mag for a long time, that lack of efficient fire is, again, fouling the plugs.
You know what I think maybe made me think you leave it on longer was that time where we had a fouled plug and we left it and it didn't start doing anything until about 5 or 6 seconds later.
Right, and that's what was going on.
So, okay. All right, well, I think our run-up's good.
Okay.
Pre-takeoff, flaps, mixture best power. Fully fuel pump. All right.
So,
landing lights we don't have, we're not doing strobes. All right.
We'll substitute the taxi light for the landing light tonight. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions real quick and point some things out. Let's get this guy set up. And the reason will become apparent in just a second. You go ahead and hit press to accept and then put it on either map or chart. Let's go ahead and put it on chart. There you go. So one of the things that's going to happen is that while we're trying to make our rectangles in the pattern, it's going to be harder to do. And the information that I'm about to give you is going to be also hard to do because our light's burned out here. But what we need to do is try to use this more to help us find the headings we need to be rectangular.
Okay.
We may very well lose sight of the airport while we're on crosswind and downwind even.
Okay.
And especially we might lose sight of it while we're out, way out on downwind waiting to turn base. So it's even more important to maintain, or use everything you can to help you maintain rectangles. Lights. Leaving the taxi light on was okay, although if we had a lot of landing traffic, you'd want to have that off too. Yeah, exactly. And then now it's perfectly clear for everybody else that might be using this thing. We're about to go, so
I want to turn it back on.
When they give you clearance and you're able to use the runway, yeah, light this thing up like a Christmas tree. Strobes, nav should stay on. But
airport information hotel now. Current altimeter 3000. Hotel's current.
Sarasota Tower, Skog 655 Papa Delta, is at runway 22 waiting instruction for takeoff.
Cessna 655 Papa Delta, Sarasota Tower. Make right, close traffic, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
Right, close traffic for 22, clear for takeoff 655 Papa Delta.
there you go. Nicely done.
I had leaned it a little bit again.
Okay.
I'm back up.
So follow your taxi lines.
Ready to go. 14.
Sun Country 8102.
Okay, so I should have turned right to get on it, or...
Yeah, just follow the taxi light out. I mean, taxi line.
Till it ends like that.
Yeah, now you're looking for the center line of the runway, and you can start to see the runway side lights. There you go. Let's get lined up and...
Oh, my boy.
Let's
this
go.
is interesting. All right.
So, set an attitude, and let the airplane fly itself off. Maintain the center line with the rudder.
Okay. See that
Nice
bird?
job. Nice job, nice job. That was good attitude. Maintain your airspeed.
Sun Country 102, runway 14, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 14, Sun Country 8102.
Oh, that is so cool.
And we're going to make right traffic, so we're waiting for 500 feet.
Okay. Oh, it's smooth.
Yeah.
All right, so 500 coming up. Taxi light off now or after?
You can do it whenever, downwind,
Okay.
whenever you're comfortable and you have the wherewithal.
A little bit of rudder there. Too high.
Good job. Yeah, go ahead and continue your turn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can you see over here the very faint green there? Probably can't see it over the... Can you see the runway at all over here?
Not really. I feel like... Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that too far? I can't see this, so it's really... too high.
Level off. We need to turn a little bit to our right. Can you see how we are perpendicular to this runway?
Yeah, I can now. Yeah.
Okay, go straight.
Come on, baby.
See, the lights are really, really thin. I mean, really, really dim.
Yeah.
Ask the tower to bump the lights up a notch for us.
Tower 655 Papa Delta, would you mind bumping up the lights a notch for me?
This is 5 Papa Delta Wilco, runway 22, clear touch and go.
22, clear touch and go, 5 Papa Delta.
Let's slow down. Slow down first, Howard. All the way to idle. Keep going straight.
Sun Country 8102, good day.
I'm going to start slowing down. We are actually encroaching on the runway a little bit. Can you see it at all behind us?
It's really... I'm not able to make heads or tails of it right now, honestly.
Okay. Let's keep going straight. At 1,000 feet, we'll turn.
Okay.
Keep going straight. You got your right wing down. Just that. Can you see right now, just looking straight out, which way the wind is blowing us?
To this way a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a good turn, 30 degrees of bank. Watch your airspeed for any trends, looking for information about whether your nose is too high or too low.
Still on 80.
Okay, good. Let's roll wings level. Start immediately looking for the runway over here.
Oh, okay. Man, I could not see that at all.
Yeah, the lights, they bumped it up a notch for us. That's helped out. Now you've got see the white flashing lights, the end identifier. Let's go ahead and turn. You see the runway, the green lights that identify the end of the runway, the threshold markers, and their PAPI.
I want my taxi.
Yeah.
Sarasota Tower, this is number 161, Papa Tango, doing the ALA runway 14.
November 161 Papa Tango, Sarasota Tower, runway 14, clear to land, wind calm.
So I'm going to walk you through the landing. You see that the end of the last bit of lights is red?
Yep.
All right.
Use that as a focal point.
Well, that just means that we have 1,000 feet of runway remaining at that point.
It looks really short right now.
Yeah.
I know it's not, but it really does.
Keep using the PAPI. Don't go below 2 red and 2 white. You don't want to hit. Remember, there's trees right here. So there's your second red.
I'll see.
There you go. Nice. Drifting a little bit to the left. Get back over to your right. Point the nose down. No power. There you go. Just come on down. So we want to start very slowly flaring the airplane and start getting ourselves into a landing attitude. Come on back a little bit more. There you go. Hold it here. Just hold it. The landing may be a little bit firmer. Hold it back. hold it back. There you go, nicely done. All right, keep us over the center line. Steer with your feet.
Yep.
Power, let's go. Hold the nose wheel off.
Okay.
Full power, right rudder. There you go, nicely done.
Wow, that was the best landing I've done in a while.
Yeah. Your first one at night.
Yeah, it came up fast on me. I wasn't, I knew what you meant when maybe a little harder. I thought, oh boy, I am close, aren't I? All right.
Stand by for your turn. Do take some time to look outside and see what the attitude looks like at night.
Yeah, I actually don't feel like I'm having too hard of a time with that.
Okay.
A little weak on my turn.
7-1 Papa Tango, traffic 1 o'clock and 3 miles. It's a Cessna turning the right downwind to runway 22, climbing through 700 feet.
We'll look for traffic once we move over.
Yeah, that is
Starts
impossible.
turning it.
Okay.
Here comes your altitude.
Yep, I'm on it. That part I got.
Let's go straight.
Cessna 5 Papa Delta, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Extending downwind for 5 Papa Delta.
Do you see the runway over here? We're actually pointed a little bit into it, and the wind blowing it is blowing us that way. Let's turn out just a little bit.
Okay.
See the traffic under the wing.
Oh. Oh yeah, to the left. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Wow, this is totally different. I mean, flying this part in here feels fine. That out there is just, I mean, I don't know where I am. I don't even realize how many visual cues I'm using when I'm flying during the day.
Yeah.
And I don't recognize any of this now.
Yeah. You can still kind of make out that the streets are like a grid.
Sure,
and,
sure.
Let's see. But I mean, like, telling how high you are is a little bit different.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel much lower right now than 1,000.
What are some other things you noticed?
Besides being insanely smooth,
23768 Hotel, Sarasota Tower.
When you get a chance while you're thinking about it, turn around and look over your shoulder for the runway.
right behind me, encroaching.
268 Hotel, there, left downwind, runway 14, I'll call your base.
I would love to be able to see this.
Cessna 5 Papa Delta, turn base, runway 22, clear touch and go.
Turning base 5 Papa Delta, clear 22, touch and go.
Can't pull power just yet because I'm out so far, right?
Yeah, that's fine. You can start slowing us down a little bit. What you did was great. So that's the guy he was just talking to. Entering the pattern.
Oh, okay.
Baron 167, Tango Romeo, Sarasota Tower, hold short, runway 14, landing traffic.
Oh man, that's terrible. Too high, too round.
Good, so let's
What
cut
did
the power.
I do?
268 Hotel, traffic 12 o'clock, less than a mile. Cessna descending through 1,000.
You're pre-landing, you got all the lights on you want?
Yeah, I just left them on last time. I forgot. Yeah.
Fine.
All right, I'm gonna have to do probably a little bit of a slip here, I guess.
Cessna 5 Papa Delta, number 2 to the field. Traffic is touching down now on runway 14.
All right, number 2.
Number 2, 5 Papa Delta.
So let's see if we can slow it down. Raise the nose.
Yep.
All right, release the slip.
Cessna 5 Papa Delta. Go around, traffic's landing runway 14.
Go around 5 Papa Delta.
All right, so full power, point the nose up. As you add the power, pitch. That's a simultaneous maneuver so that your airspeed doesn't increase any.
Gotcha. Oh, so that you can maintain the X.
Yeah, the airspeed, we were well above both of those. The airspeed should just stay the same. And that's what I said on the beginning, you know, like you've got to think about, well, if you've got X power setting and X airspeed, that's going to net you this. Well, only if what you're doing makes sense. So as you added the power, if we don't let the airspeed increase, that must mean that we're transitioning that power into some climb performance.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 1 Papa Tango, where are you parking?
Level off at 1,000, go to the end of the runway and turn right.
1 Papa Tango. Okay, do you want to go to Dolphin or Retrix North?
We'll go to Dolphin.